Okay guys, we're about 90 minutes from the end of this war against Golemturk. We've done really well in this war so far. Not really much more we can do. 2 raids left. It's unlikely we're going to get any more stars, so I'm going to put the video together now rather than wait until tomorrow. We'll look at Cazador's raid on the number 15. So we've gone with the giant to lure out the clan castle, which I would always prefer a giant rather than a hog if you can lure the castle from outside the walls. So I'll just speed through this a little bit. Okay, so he's used the lightning on this back air defense because he's going to come in from this side with his dragons. So this clan castle dragon's going to go down pretty quick, so hardly any life left. That's gone. Okay, there we go. So no chance in this base with all that firepower coming at it. There we go. Righty. Okay, we're going to have a look at Lee's raid on their number 11, I think it was. The other attacks in between are pretty standard stuff, either gore wipes or golems and whiz, and kind of seen 1,000,001 of those against Town Hall 9, so we're going to skip over those. So okay, so we've got the dragon down, good time between the 2 poisons. I don't suppose it was strictly necessary to use a jump over this wall. I mean, he's got access to the Archqueen she's dealt with, but I do suppose it does get the troops further into the base. So horses for coursing, it works out as a 3-star, so no complaints there. Hogs flying all over the place. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna look at my raid on the number 9. Now this 3-star raid, it was raided earlier on by DJ Barney. Did a really good attack on this base. It's generally a pretty tough base. this one, and certainly to attack it from the top it's very tough. So DJ did really well to get the 2 stars there, but Ball had an idea that this one was a 3-star possibility from the bottom using witches, so kind of talked me through the strategy, and this is what we get. So I've sent in the clan castle from this side. Obviously the troops are divided evenly. We've got Golem in each, and all the rest of the troops are divided evenly. But I've decided to put the extra witches from the clan castle in this side, because this side's got the single inferno, and I want to kind of tie that up a bit more if I can with a few troops. That was the idea anyway. What we're doing here. Okay. There was a hound in the castle, so not much point taking 2 poisons. I really just saved 1 poison for if the heroes were going to be an issue. So I held on to the Barb King here. Really wanted to get the Barb King in the sort of town hall compartment, if at all possible, in kind of one piece rather than on his last legs. Thought it might be useful to have him in there, so kind of hung on to him a bit longer than normal, and he's actually got himself tied up in this compartment. But I thought it was going pear-shaped when he went over that way and then started going down here. But as you'll see, it worked out all right. The the single inferno is targeting these golemites and what have you, and then we're on to some of the lesser troops. So we've got the Barb King in the tunnel compartment, basically with full life. Just used his boost now. So I do think this raid does rely a little bit on sort of luck more than anything, but obviously it's all, your luck is sort of made by the split-second sort of timing at the bottom. I suppose second different between deploying your troops, any slightly different, then you're gonna have a different result, I would think. So it's sort of a bit down to luck, I think, at the bottom. But thanks to Bol for the suggestion and the sort of strategy on that one, so that worked out pretty well. Okay, I'm going to look at Clay's raid and their number 8. Gone for the lure and the clan castle. We've got 2 poisons. Good time between both of those. Okay, into the raid. So fairly standard. We've got 3-4 jumps and 6 column setup. So attacking from this side, we can deal with the clan castle early on, and obviously the Archer Queen's out of play until the sort of second half of the raid. Channels down. So approaching a 3-star, but just not quite. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to look at Ryan's red on the number 7. So he's not bothering with the lure on the clan castle. So unfortunately there's nothing there that can really reach the Archer Queen at this moment, so she's got time to take out those few pups. So Tarno's down, the rest is just a few extra percentage points. Okay, good stuff. Okay, we're going to look at Ando's red and the number 6. Generally pretty tough bases these, but the sort of town hall section in the middle is generally a little bit different to this, and it's generally got all the Teslas in there. So let's just see where the Teslas are in this one. I'll just speed through this. So it's the shadows that we're aiming for, and we've got sort of multiple targets with the poison. So we're going to get rid of the Arch Queen early on from this side, but we are obviously facing 2 multi-infernos. So we're getting close to the 50%, but not quite there yet. There's one more thing, the builder's hut's going to do it, perhaps, or the... Right, there we go. That's a good raid. Okay, we're going to look at the other Town Hall 10 3-star on ball. Just some funneling going on, just so we don't get the witches kind of splitting initially. Looks like may lose a few going that way. They kind of thought about it. There we go. smashing the arse out of this one. Still got the Archer Queen ability. I'm itching to get to 10 or 11 myself to get these witches, but trying to hold off as long as possible. Just to get my heroes up a little bit more. Excellent raid, that ball. Okay, we'll look at Alex's raid in there, number 4. So he's trying to pull the hound out further using barbs, but because they've got reasonable sort of hit points, it's it's running back in towards the base because the hound isn't killing it quick enough. Fairly straightforward stuff. Should 50%. Okay. So we're going to look at Blades Red on there, number 3. Again, we've got some witch action. Haze was pretty useful for getting those breakers through to this core sort of compartment. There's a hell of a lot of buildings out at the bottom here. This is why we're only now just getting to the sort of 50%. Okay. I'm going to look at Blades 3-star and their number 2, which was epic. So we didn't do any funneling on this raid to prevent any sort of side stragglers, for want of a better word. So you're going to see some that go kind of both sides, but as you'll see, it was kind of worked out okay. Well, it kind of worked out freaking superb actually, but so you see we've got the troops all in a line across the base, and generally when you see that, it's game over. Excellent, there we go. And last one, we're going to have a look at Bol's Raid and their number 1, and then we're going to wrap it up. So again, we've got the witches out. So we're just doing the funneling again to make sure we don't get any wanderers. See, the extra sort of compartments in this base are just kind of making the witches stall a bit. So you know, if you're a sort of target for a Town Hall 11 and you've got an open base, certainly with the way the witches are at the minute, the level 3 witches, it's going to be curtains for you, especially if you've got your Infernos on single, or even one of them on single. It's going to be curtains. And no 3-star, but really good percentage. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. The still got an hour to go in the war. With just one more raid to go. Jackson's going to have to do another raid, but I think their number 1 has given up and left town by the looks of it. They've still got a lot of raids. They've obviously given up. They're not going to finish their raids now, I don't think. So yeah, crushed them. Superb stuff, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.